So if you guys aren't aware, Apple Pay launched today exclusively in the US to my knowledge, which is kind of unfortunate, but I was very excited that I got to try it out for myself. And I went to my local Walgreens to buy a small package. Of course, I'm not going to spend a lot of money with Apple Pay at first just to make sure it works. So I picked up a small package of the green Mike and Ike candy, and it was delicious, by the way. Just a little side note. And I went up to the cashier, asked her if Apple Pay was supported. She said yes. I was very excited that this would not be a wasted trip. And she scanned it on her end. It showed up on the credit card machine. And I waited just a couple seconds. I unlocked my phone because it didn't pop up right as I thought it should. I'm sure it would have popped up in a second as soon as the NFC communicated with my iPhone. So a little prematurely, I did launch up the Passbook app for myself. I already added a Bank of America credit card. I believe it was MasterCard if I'm not mistaken. And I simply held my phone up to the device and put my finger on the home print. I placed my finger on the Touch ID sensor after a few seconds when the option for that popped up. After tapping on my credit card, and right there you can see that I paid, gives me the little confirmation sound and the really nice looking check mark on the screen, and it was that easy to make a transaction using Apple Pay. I'm not going to lie, I was pretty skeptical of how good this would work in the real world because, sometimes Apple likes to spice things up when they're presenting it on stage. But this worked exactly as advertised. I went into the store, she scanned the product I bought, I moved my phone to near the credit card machine and scanned my fingerprint, and I paid for something in a matter of probably 20 seconds with my phone, and I walked out. By far, this is the easiest, and it might not be the fastest, but it was definitely the easiest purchase that I've ever made. I didn't have to go through my wallet and pull out cash or get a credit card. I just held my phone up to the scanner, paid for it, and I walked out. The lady was super nice for letting me film this in the store that I went to, so huge shout out to her. But anyway, guys, that's just about it. This is my personal experience with Apple Pay and Touch ID, and it worked awesomely. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like down below, and of course subscribe because I'll be having lots of coverage, and I already do have coverage of iOS 8.1 up on my channel, and of course all future Apple iOS software releases. Once again, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.